You ever hear about King Solomon? Yeah, the guy with the wisdom of 1,000 sages, the one who could solve any problem with just a flick of his wrist? Well, let me tell you, there's a side to Solomon that's not in the history books, and it's wild, like TikTok level wild. So, grab your popcorn because this is the untold story of King Solomon, the ultimate king with some seriously relatable moments. Picture this. Solomon, the wisest king ever, right? But wisdom doesn't mean you've got it all figured out. I mean, he's got all these grand ideas about ruling his kingdom, but what about his personal life? You know that feeling when you're trying to balance your career, friendships, and, oh yeah, your love life? Solomon had it tenfold. He had a harem of 1,000 women. 1,000! That's not just a dating app, that's a whole reality show waiting to happen. Can you imagine the drama? Hey, Solomon, who's your favorite wife? Well, they all have their unique qualities. Classic dodge. I mean, how do you keep track of all those birthdays? One minute you're ruling a kingdom, and the next, you're trying to remember if you promised to take someone to the market, or if you were supposed to send flowers. Talk about pressure. And let's talk about the infamous baby dispute. You know the story, right? Two women come to him, both claiming to be the mother of the same baby. Solomon's like, all right, let's split the baby in half. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's a little extreme, don't you think? But then again, have you ever been in a situation where you had to make a tough call and everyone's looking at you like you're the expert? You're just standing there, sweating bullets, thinking, why did I sign up for this? But here's the kicker. Solomon wasn't just wise, he was also human. He had days where he woke up and thought, what am I doing with my life? The pressure of being the ultimate decision-maker is no joke. You think you have it tough deciding what to eat for dinner? Imagine deciding the fate of an entire kingdom. Do I go with the spicy lamb or the roasted figs? Meanwhile, people are waiting for you to drop some wisdom that could change their lives. And let's not forget the whole wisdom thing. Everyone expects you to have the answers, but sometimes you're just as lost as everyone else. Solomon probably had days where he sat on that throne, staring into space, thinking, why did I think this was a good idea? Like, can you relate? You've got a million responsibilities, and all you want is to binge-watch your favorite show without feeling guilty. But here's the real tea. Despite all the wisdom, the wealth, and the power, Solomon had his moments of doubt. He wrote some of the most beautiful poetry in the world, but you know what? It was often about searching for meaning, questioning life, and wondering if he was doing it right. That's so relatable. We're all trying to figure out our own paths, and here's this king with all the riches, feeling the same way. So, the next time you hear about King Solomon, remember, he wasn't just the wise king with a knack for solving problems. He was a guy just like us, navigating the chaos of life, love, and legacy. If he can question everything while ruling a kingdom, maybe it's okay for us to question our own journeys too. Just don't ask him for relationship advice. He's got 1,000 women to keep track of, and I'm pretty sure he'd still forget your anniversary.